What role does the former President Trump play this fall in your mind?
Well, he's already playing a role. I mean, listen, he's having a hell of an impact in Republican primaries across the country. His he may not be popular among all Americans, but his numbers among Republicans are still strong. Maybe not quite as strong as they were 6 or 8 months ago, but he's the most popular single figure in the Republican Party right now. His endorsement carries weight. Who he chooses to endorse is going to have an impact in some of these races. Missouri Senate race, for instance, Alabama Senate race. If these candidates that he endorses don't perform well, or if they are kind of on the edges, then it makes those races more competitive, and it's more dangerous for Republicans. The impact he's going to have a hell of an impact in getting Republicans out to vote, and Brian hopes he's going to have a hell of an impact on getting Democrats out to vote as well.
Yeah, although I don't know that he will, to be honest. I think you ask people and they think he's running again, right? But I don't know that they're really. I just think every time we try and tie somebody to Trump, I don't know, it just fails.
Yeah, well, hey Brian, the one example of that is I thought was really interesting. Governor Newsom was on the ballot for last summer, and he started running his campaign and his advertising against Donald Trump, positioning himself against Trump, and that didn't work. And then when he finally positioned himself against the potential Republican nominee who had all kinds of warts and issues, his numbers went up the polls. But I think a lot of people, a lot of candidates in your party are going to want to try to position themselves against Trump because they just hate him so much.
Yeah, totally agree with that. But I do think you're right. I mean, we did a Republican primary poll in Peter Meyer's congressional district for folks that don't follow day to day. A guy that voted to impeach Trump, and sure looks dead in the water, right? And in our polling, and we see that especially if Trump comes in there and weighs in, which he kind of has already, but does it more publicly, just going to take him out. And he's done that to Republican after Republican. So I think he's not even done taking down Republican incumbents, would be my guess.